Hey guys, my name is Cash Lawless. I'm a hairstylist based in Los Angeles, California. Today I'm going to show you a couple of quick and really easy ways to cut your hair at home with minimal tools. The first haircut that I want to demonstrate, I call it the gravity cut, because all you have to do is look down, and that is your basis for cutting your hair. You're going to brush all your hair back and put your hand on top of your head, and you'll see that the hair parts where it naturally wants to part. So, and the other way is just to get a comb, kind of like this. It's got a little parting tool up the front, and you just guide it straight back. You're gonna want to take this part all the way to the back of the head. So center part, straight down the back, and the hair on both sides. Then what we're going to do is grab our detangling brush and detangle the hair just so that there's no tangles in it. Now what I'm going to do is hand her a $15 pair of thinning shears. So you're going to take your scissors, and it doesn't matter really what angle you cut in. There you go. Yeah, perfect. You just clip the ends. You can see the hair coming off, right? Yeah, great job. Yeah. So she's just getting the ends there. She can see what she's cutting because she's looking down, and she can see if she's cutting too much by just quickly looking back in a mirror. You know, she can go ahead and say, "Oh, hey, can I see that I made any chunks out of this?" And it's really impossible with thinning shears to cut, you know, a hard line or a chunk. All right, guys, the second way to cut your own hair at home is after you've trimmed the perimeter with a gravity cut, and if you feel like you need to trim your layers, a great way to do it is the pony cut. I'm gonna have Maddie go ahead and flip her head over and put her hair into a really high ponytail. It is right in line with her ear, and that's exactly where you want it to be. We are going to pull the rubber band all the way straight up, and we are going to stop pulling the rubber band to the point that we want to trim the hair off. We're just going to tap her hairline, and we're going to pull out the hair to make sure that we lifted it high enough and don't get any of her hairline in, because that will really damage the shape of the haircut. Bring it on the side, and you can just look at the ends here. Go ahead and take your scissors, and you're going to hold them ring finger in this. And the way that you're going to hold your shears is just like this. You're going to hold ring finger in the top, thumb in the bottom, and you're going to move your thumb, not your whole hand like this, because that makes the tension really uneven. So you want to just move the scissors like that. And this is trimming your layers at their longest. So this is what you would do if you wanted to cut more length. All you have to do is not pull the rubber band so high and cut off that hair. The most important thing you can do at home with your hair right now is to improve the quality while you're not seeing someone. This can be done through the use of masks and hair treatments. You should clarify your hair during this period. Get a shower filter if you have the means. The chlorine, minerals, and all those kinds of things build up and prevent masks from being effective. I advise getting the right tools. You can get a good enough pair of shears on Amazon, a whole set for 30 bucks. The second is to not use regular shears, but to use thinning shears. Thinning shears are far more forgiving. They give a much more blended, smooth continuity to the haircut. If you cut into it wrong, you didn't cut all the hair. So it's a much easier tool to practice with. If you're gonna cut your own hair, use a good detangler. A lot of people try to cut their hair with combs and putting tension on it, which I don't advise to do. But if you're gonna want to brush your hair out before you do this and make it as tangle-free as possible. For $2 on Amazon, you can go and get a survival mirror. The reason I recommend a survival mirror over a handheld mirror is that you can hold it for long periods of time while you're looking in it in the back of another mirror. So you can hold it really close to your face. It's small, very lightweight. Let's talk bangs. I do not advise cutting them yourself. Now, if you do, use no tension and use a thinning shear, not a regular scissor. Bangs are not really a seasonal thing. They're more of a face shape thing and more of a personal preference. What I recommend is to go to one of these virtual websites, Google it, try on bangs virtually. The most problematic area to cut on your own hair is the hairline. Haircuts are built like houses. They're built on structures. So the frame is really what this structure is built on. That's what the haircut's all about. And when we cut around the hairline, you're cutting a whole new frame that can collapse the rest of the haircut and really make everything look too heavy or too thin, or it really changes everything. Take care of your hair in the season, because you know you're going to go right back to blasting it with heat, chemicals, and all of that torture once we get back to normal life.